Welcome back. We are still in the Black Ring hideout. And I believe we have looted a key, right? And over here, we have a special someone that we already know. It is an undead this time. Vindigo. That is the sorcerer from the start of the game who sunk the Merryweather. Doesn't want to talk to us, but maybe her spirit will, so... let's go ahead and kill her. Yes, I guess her spirit will talk to us. Vindigo, what are you doing here?
Every time, God woken. Why can't I just kill you?
Sorry. Sorry, my dear.
It doesn't matter. He'll fetch me like he always has. He won't deny me his glory, his presence, his scent.
Insist she speak plainly. She must tell you of her lord's plans.
Has he not simply told you by now? Are you sure you're God-woken? That head of yours is awfully empty for a wannabe divine. Shouldn't you be wise or something?
Well, at least now we can consume her source, so she's not coming back again. Consume her source. This witch deserves no better.
You muster as much energy as you can, yet the spirit remains whole. She cackles at every gesture you make and every limb you contort in your futile efforts.
What?
He'll take me back, and I'll come for you again and again and again. You'll be mine yet, and then I'll be his only chosen, his blessed one.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, she's the narrator in the cinematics between the acts, so I guess we'll encounter her again.
Hush! He's come. He is here. Take me, Lord. I am yours.
Yeah, I guess we'll encounter her again. Well, there's a bunch of stuff around here, so let me just pick this whole place clear. Reclaiming the Council of Seven. Let's see. What's that? I have never seen one so frightful and one so great. There is no end to the sallow man's cleverness. He knew to power the doors with a phase capacitor, and to do so while the pillars were aligned with the appropriate god. He knew that a simple mistake would activate the defenses, and he knew that the final lever must be pulled by Godwoken. It is as if he is one with the God King. So otherworldly are his senses and smarts. I will watch him closely. It could be key to earning the king's favor. Okay, there seem to be notes of Vindigo. Now, what do we have here? There's one more corridor. And it leads to... like, the headquarters or something? The war room. With a shit ton of loot. Well, Isbide's missive. What?
Well, have we here? Looks like these came right from the traitor Queen's court.
Isbide is the advisor to the Queen of the Dwarves. What does she have to do with the Saddleman? S, presumably the Saddleman. There is no reason to doubt the Peacemaker's crew or Lohse's loyalty. The shipment to Arx is in no danger, and I think you will find 36 barrels of deathrock to be more than sufficient for our needs. Queen Justinia has yet to question our actions. She has proven an unknowing and successful puppet for our master, Isbine. Oh, that explains. She's probably the dwarven woman we saw in one of the Black Mirrors, Isbine. So. The Queen Justinia might not be that evil, she is just being used by Isbile, who is actually an agent of the Black Ring and works for the God King. The secret of the dwarves. As we learned before, there is a cache of Deathfog hidden somewhere in Arx. If it was unleashed upon the city, it would cause utter devastation. Let's talk to Beast.
Holy coyote. The Black Ring's operating from right inside Justinia's court. Their spies been bending her ear, driving the strife. She ain't just working for her own gain, but for theirs.
What kind of stupid question is that? That letter was signed by Isbael. Of course she's the spy. Ask if he thinks Isbael might be the spy. Wow, Lohse, you're quite dense.
It's got to be. All it took were a few magic tricks for her to make Justinia's eyes all wide and wandering. But it'll take more than a little hocus-pocus to save Isbael once I wrap my hands round her stinking neck. Ever strike you that life is just a series of islands? Like, you put down roots, something upends it all, and then you sail off and put roots down somewhere else. It's just islands, one after the other.
Well, in this game it is, at least. Point out a contradiction. How can someone rebelling against power be so keen on becoming divine? What has one thing to do with the other? But, whatever, let's say that.
You think I want to be the head of the Order? All I care about is dealing with that royal arsepain, and a divine sure as hell would be capable of doing just that. I ain't thought beyond there, and I ain't gonna prime that pump till I have to.
Give him room. He's a big boy. He can figure it out.
I know I'm fumbling along here. I know the ways of royalty and the ways of piracy, but I know shite about divinity. All these people looking to guide me, and I'm still no sure how one divines or whatever. But hey, you make good fumbling company.
Yeah, sure.
Beast looks left, then right, then down. Unsure if his compliment hit its mark.
Let's go with the jester one. Pretend to trip, then wobble back to an upright position. And say you don't know what he's talking about.
Beast flashes a relieved grin and absent-mindedly begins to twist 3 strands of beard hair into a braid.
Approach him about the notes you found, the ones in the Cellomans office. Like, right there.
Damn it. Damn it, Justinia. What the hell happened to you? The Black Ring's pulling her strings. I should have figured. But I've got to say, I'd rather she was just straight up cruel than simply too weak to resist an evil as flippin' obvious as the Black Ring. How could you be so stupid, Justinia? How could I? God's damn it all. That Isbael. She will pay.
Yeah, about Queen Justinia.
Let me tell you a story about Justinia. I think we were, say, age 10 at the time. My pop was off who knows where, spreading his seed in that oh-so-charming manner of his. So let's just say the court had its hands full. There was a big reception one night, the ridiculous kind where all the ladies wear dresses and all the men wear finery. Yeah, everyone looks starched. Well, everyone acts starched. So I decided to surprise all the noble farts at dinner. Snuck into the kitchen. They had a giant boar on a platter with an apple in its mouth. Longer than Laura herself, and not much fatter either. The cook put the lid on and set it down for the steward to take. And then I made my move. I dragged off that pig when no one was looking, and stuffed it in a floor cupboard. Then I crawled onto the platter and pulled the lid up over me. It wasn't too long before the steward showed up and wheeled me into the banquet, none the wiser.
Oh god. Giggle with glee, what an image.
If you like that part, you'll love what happened next. Some stuffy duke yanks off the lid, and good old Beastie jumps out. Caused quite the stir. Queen wanted me gone, but little cousin Justinia, she had my back. Told Queen Laura it was all her idea, and she got a whooping on her backside and sent to bed without supper. So the point is, well, I ain't sure. I guess that she has a good heart, but somewhere along the way it got soiled.
Well, it might be that she is being manipulated by Isbael. Ask if he's got any thoughts on where to go next. Well, it is quite obvious.
Forward.
Okay. That's not what I had in mind, but yeah.
I know it's probably not the answer you wanted. I can't think of much else to say about it. Weird, right? One of us will ascend soon, and, well, there's only one divinity. We've got choices to make. We can't put him off forever.
Yeah, we still have to settle that business. There can only be one divine, and it will either be him or me, and yeah. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be me. But we have to convince him too, or else he will hate our guts. Letter from Windigo. Milord, I do detest excuses, but I find myself in a difficult position. At every turn the Godwoken have stood in my way. Each time I think it's finally over, they return anew. As much as you must doubt me, I have begun to doubt even myself. Please, do not give up on me. Not yet. Your faithful servant, Windigo. Yeah, he's
Nice.
not the best. The book is unreadable. Great. Well, let's see. I'll do all the looting in a second, but let's check out the interesting stuff first. For example, these posters or whatever. And if you see the traitor Tarkin, who has abandoned the king who will be, you will slay him where he stands and mix his blood with wine to taste the victory. Okay, they hate Tarkin. And over here, the board is stacked with maps, auto diagrams like battle plans and names, some of which have been slashed through with thick red ink. Your name is at the bottom of the list. Yeah, and that will stay there. There's another letter, which is considered a book that is unreadable for some reason. Anything else? There's another mirror. Maybe we will get some hints about another Black Ring agent.
The unwholesome murk clears, to reveal more unwholesome murk, as if the mirror is lying forgotten at the bottom of a well.
Okay, nothing over here. Well, let's start looting. Oh, we found the heft of the Swanbreaker. Nice. We still have to find the blade to craft it. Alright, I believe we are done here. What do we have over here? Oh! Treasure. A large venom rune. And a vase. And that's it. Alright. Oh, there's another intercepted missive. Esteemed ones, if worse comes to worse, the houses will soon war with each other. All falls into place like autumn follows summer. The plan proceeds apace, and I can now assure you that the Empire shall crumble from within should our attempts to stop the Red Prophecy fail. Yours, Prince of Shadows. Wow, I did not remember that. Oh, never mind. It was intercepted, so no, he's not actually part of the Black Ring. Since we are done here, let's see where we have to go next. We checked out this cave over north, over here somewhere. There. So we are done with this whole lower part. And yeah, we actually found the gem, so we should be able to now head to the Imp world and the Imp temple. Also, we have to check out the beach. There's a cave over here and a Black Ring encampment over here. Also, lastly, there is this flooded temple of Rogia. Alright, let's see if that gem that we found is what we need.
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
How do I use that?
They took the realm. They took it all.
Engraved jewel. No, that's the wrong one. Ruby, large ruby. Grasp the gem firmly. Yeah, let's grasp the gem firmly.
Looky here!
Say the word countless. Where did we find? Oh, probably from one of the books.
Oh, all right. rightly right. Oh, very rightly right. Come inside.
The face dissolves, and the stars begin to swirl. And so too does your head, as you are taken to...
The pocket plane.
A whole realm within a single gem.
Incredible.
Yeah, quite like the idea of this. So the imps are kind of this technological, sciencey, engineering kind of people who, in fact, invented a pocket universe. So they have their own universe created in this little jammy thing. And yeah, we are right now in this, what's it called? Pocket universe or pocket world or something like pocket plane? Something like that. And the key... No, that's not it. Running like clockwork. The gem transported us into a pocket realm. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, the idea is pretty cool, but I really hate this part of the game. It is so annoying because you are perma-slowed. It is so goddamn annoying. So yeah, there are a bunch of doors around here. Some are locked, some are not. And looks like... I have no idea what this place is. It's annoying, that's what it is. Now, what do we have here?
Love is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Oh right, I remember what that thing is. This is like a... This whole plane is like some supercomputer trying to calculate an answer for some question. I don't quite recall what the question was, like what's the purpose of life or the purpose of the universe or something like that. And well, love apparently is not the answer. Did you know that? Yeah, there are some buttons around here to open some of these gates. Like this one. Wait a second. It should be all right. Why is the door not opening? Maybe the stools aren't... chairs aren't heavy enough? God, this load is so annoying. Yep, the chairs weren't heavy enough. You have to be careful around here because there are ways to get yourself killed. Just save repeatedly because you really don't want to play this again with this goddamn slow. Let's see.
A chicken is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Okay. Chicken is also not the answer. With a beast's incredible strength, he can throw crates like this far. Alright, some more apps or something. Closed door. Any ghosts around here, by the way? Doesn't seem so. But a dead imp. With an impish handbook. Emergency protocol. In case of an interdimensional meltdown, please deactivate the core to ensure the continuity of existence. We would urge all who may come into contact with the core to exert caution. Many rely on existence to exist. For more intimate views of the end of existence, we suggest following the pipes. Alright. Apparently we ought to deactivate the core. We can do that. Presumably that is the core. Now, do you have an answer maybe?
An acorn is not the answer, but it may be close. Closer than a chicken at least. Answer search continues.
Alright. I wonder what algorithm they use. Would you mind standing over there, Lohse? That did not open this door. I believe we have to close this door in order to open this one. Let's do some looting first. Nope, that did not open that gate. Well then. What does this button do? Wait, what? Why was the door open? Oh, it did open. Now, any ghosts here? Yes, we've got an imp ghost. Oh, and a tablet. Essential engineering. Yeah, we already read that. Now, imp, what can you tell me?
From the size and shape of the spirit, you deduce that this is, or was, an imp. From its expression, you deduce that it's not very happy about being dead.
Search the imp for what he knew about the machine.
You are Marasaken, the engineer. You keep the machine running and focused on its primary task. Just as your ancestors did, you await the answer to the great question: what is the universe?
Oh, well, we already know it's not love, it's not an acorn, and it's not a chip.
But the machine only knows what the universe is not. It searches for the right answer by eliminating the wrong ones. You expect the process to be complete soon. Any millennium now, in fact.
Yeah, that could take a while.
But recently, you've been getting the impression that the machine, well, it just doesn't trust you.
Oh, the whole discussion about AI going rogue. Search the imp's memories for the manner of its death.
You are Marasaken, the engineer. After long years of quiet work, the gem falls into the jaws of two great black ring wargs, who treat it as a toy. The machine suspects you of sabotage and responds in self-defense.
Oh, so I guess this thing did kill the inhabitants.
You flee to the one place where you know you will be safe from the death fog and the rock fire. But before you can plan your rush to the core, where you'll apply the failsafe, a falling object hits you on the head.
Ah, too bad.
In a flash, you are dead. But still your objective burns in your mind. Get to the great ball of light at the core of the machine and turn off its defenses.
Yeah, we'll do that. Now, do you have an answer maybe?
Order is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Nope, the universe is not order. Now, what do we have over here? Remember to save. What does this button do? Any of the gates, maybe? Nope. This one? Nope. Nothing. Oh, this one? No. It does nothing except for sprout some fire. Alright. What's that? Just poison, right? Okay, it's just poison. Never mind that then. But what is that? No idea. Looks like a teleporter pyramid. But I can't interact with it. Over here with an emergency flush protocol. We should not use that. Now, what's not the answer?
A dream is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Oh, that's good to know. So, the universe is at least not a dream. Okay, let's drop another save. I show you what happens if you use the emergency flush protocol, just for completeness sake. But I'd advise you against that. Are there a bunch of buttons over here? What do they do? A bunch of fire. Okay. Now, what does that do? Oh, looks good. Oh, bunch of death fog. And we're dead. Good thing we are not playing on honor mode. Alright, so let's get to the core and deactivate its defenses. Temporal manipulator. Now, once you open this gate, I believe a countdown will start. So it might be helpful to deactivate that thing first, but I don't know if we can. I have no idea how to open that gate. And it doesn't really matter.
Hostile threat detect 2.
Reach for the great ball of whatever. Yeah, let's do that.
Extirpation aborted. Returning to primary task. On touching the glowing ball of light, text appears before your eyes. Threat de-escalated. Returning to primary task. Answer search running.
If it's looking for an answer, ask what the question is. But we already know that.
What is the universe?
Ask if it's found the answer yet.
Answer not yet found. Search incomplete. Estimated search time 358,910,227 years.
Alright. Whistle, that's a lot of days.
Estimated search time
Okay. Tell it all the imps are dead.
Abnormal seismic activity threatened primary task operations. Operator sabotage suspected. To protect core functionality and data retention, first-level security measures were activated. Operator submitted override string. Large quadrupeds are playing with the framing device. The likelihood of quadrupeds having the capacity of play was calculated at 1 in 2.
Okay, so the odds that the imps were telling the truth were calculated to 1 in 2, and
the likelihood of an operator lying about quadrupeds shaking the framing device was also calculated at 1 in 2. Operator's manner and language indicated hostility to the machine.
But the machine thought it was more likely that the operators were lying and activated self-defense.
Operator was identified as most likely primary threat. Extirpation was deemed the safest and most logical action. Threat de-escalated, returning to primary task. Answer search running.
Well done. So because these wargs played with a gem, that machine killed all the elves. The imps. That's not good. That's all not good. That's, ooh, 3,000. I like that. And a power frame. I have a shit ton of these frames. Don't really need them right now because, yeah, I don't have much rune slots in my gear. Anyway, let's teleport over here and do some looting. And over here we have the altar to Xantessa. We already know what she's aligned with, but
You reach out to touch the altar.
whatever.
Its cold surface a curious foil to the thrumming and clanging metal that surrounds you.
Pray to the altar of the goddess of mirth.
The altar sits there, a moon carved into its base. Despite your prayers, it refuses to acknowledge you. How typical of an inanimate object.
Yeah, how typical. Let's check out this thing over here and then get out of here.
Infinity is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Alright. So the universe is not a dream, is not infinity, is not a chicken, or an acorn, or love. Anyway, that's it with the pocket realm of the imps. Nice idea, but yeah, as I said, this slow thing is really goddamn annoying. Let's get out of here. So, we've explored this and this. Alright, let's check out the temple to Rogia, which is flooded, and then explore the beach. And then we are actually done on the Nameless Isles. Yeah, well, we have to deal with the mother tree still, but I'll do that last.
I fancy a swim.
You need a bath.
Alright, so we've got some black ring guys over here. Why is that temple flooded? There's a corpse. Any ghosts around? Nope. We did loot them already, yes. We did. Okay. What? You're still alive? There we go. Alright, I think I found the reason why the temple is flooded. Someone opened a portal which is flooding the temple. Yeah. Well, there's only one place left to go. That's the beach. So let's see if we can find whoever is opening that portal. Let's see, do we have any high... Yeah, there's high ground actually. Perfect. Now, what do we have here? A bunch of black ring guys and... Yeah, this looks like... presumably a black ring ship. And yeah, this looks like the portal. So let's kill... Which one do I want to kill first? This guy. Oh, they didn't even notice me. And that... Oh, they did notice me. Okay, beast. How about... jump down there. Alright. Enemies. We've got this guy and this guy.
Glory is mine.
Oh, let's kill them. I missed, really? Oh. Yeah, what? We're still in fight? Ah, yeah. So the portal master is presumably flooding the temple. Let's kill her.
I'll yield to none.
There we go. And let's talk to her ghost.
The spirit of a black ring conjurer looks around in confusion, seemingly oblivious to you.
Let's consume its sauce.
The spirit suddenly looks up. Her eyes widen as she sees an abyss far greater than anything she had ever conjured forth. Then she is no more.
Good riddance to you. Alright, let's do some looting. Nothing of interest. Did we loot any... Yes. No, nothing. Nothing really interesting. So, let's see. Where does this path lead? To a camp. A tent. And some fish bones. And a human skeleton, but no ghost. Oh, a chest. I'll have that. And that's it. Okay, let's go the other way. There should be a cave there. A boat. And a turtle again. Quite a lot of turtles in this game. Well, Mr. Turtle, who might you be?
Nothing to see here. Please move along.
Note the turtle's great age. She must know much about the island.
I know it's doomed. All will die, and all will fall to ruin. You bring chaos here. You bring death. Leave me out of it. Leave me be.
Fine, fine. This gets us to the Elven Sanctuary, and yeah, there's a cave entrance over here. Alright, so we have this cave entrance and the temple to Rogia, who hopefully is no longer flooded. And yeah, then we'll deal with the Mother Tree. And then finally we will enter the Council of Seven and head for Divinity. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching and see you next time.